So the Infantino Trophy has begun. It's fully commenced. What do we believe? Look, it's football, but he's 37. So here's the thing, man. My thing here is, look, I feel that this Ahly were the better team. Like, I think that doesn't even nobody even needs to go crazy. Ahly, they were the better team. 100% they were the better team, and they have to kick themselves. But I'll be real with you. First half, it was like, okay, it's not like, I was like, bro, how are you not beating this Inter Miami guys whose defense are constantly trash? Good attack, fine midfield, defense trash. So for Ahly, they have to think to themselves that, bro, we should have won that. We were easily the better team. Now, granted, Inter Miami actually came back in the second half and actually became a lot stronger. I think Ahly sort of like they lost their way. But as Africa's number one representatives, bro. At halftime, I was like, you should be beating these guys. Like, you should be beating these guys. Like, there is no excuse whatsoever for you not to be able to beat these guys. Come on, bro. So, Al have to feel disappointed. But look, you have to be fair here, man. You had and I knew he was gonna miss. And when he got up, I was like, you know what? He should score. I believe he'll score. But as he did, I was like, I knew this guy's going to miss. Damn good save. Damn good save. But again, you had a penalty to say what's up and you screwed up. But shout out to the keeper saving it. So my thing here is, like, overall thoughts on this whole thing. Now, bro, actually, hold on. So I think in the tunnel, Messi dapped up Kaka, Pepe, Pepe, and Del Piero, who were like doing some stuff. And then my main man Gianni, was seated between my two legends, guys. Like, he was seated between my childhood. Baggio on one side, Ronaldo on the other side. So Ronaldo was there, Baggio was there, other side of Infantino. So all the guys were there. Bex was there. All those guys were there, man. And I think that hey, I don't listen to French Montana's music. I told you I'm a J Cole guy. So French Montana, okay, fine. But you could have called J Cole. You could have called her Sis or someone like that. But it's fine. So I think I can't. The game I thought was fun. It was a pretty fun game, pretty open back to back. Even if it was 0-0, there were a lot of chances, and I think it was very, very attacking. But it's going to be hard for me to give an assessment of what this tournament is about until we really go like group stage, knockouts and everything. Because this is just the opening game. But for the opening game, not bad. But let's just see how the other games go. And I think specifically, because I think Palmeiras and Porto play later tonight. So I want to see how Palmeiras do. Esteval, what's up, baby? And Porto, who should be the strongest team and the favorite here to say what's up. So just remains to be seen what happens, man. Now, here's the thing here. Messi. For a guy who is 37 years of age, he had a few moves. So he had that free kick, very sneaky, smart free kick, where he saw that there was a lot of space. The keeper didn't expect it, and it was just inches away from scoring. I was like, bro, did he really score that? He almost had an assist. So where he went through, I think, did a little 1-2 on the back end. They did a cross, and that was an amazing save by the keeper. And you could just see that even if he doesn't have the explosiveness he had back in the 2012 days, he's using his intelligence, his understanding of the game, and just his talent. And you never lose your technique. Like your tesh never loses. So that tesh always stays. Your physicality loses. Your speed goes. Your explosiveness goes. But your tesh always remains. And I think we're just using his intelligence and his tesh just to try to make plays, right decision making, the right passes, and just try to bring his teammates into the game, which was just cool to see. But here's my thing here. We've just had a season where Yamal has just gone crazy as a 17-year-old. Ousmane Dembele, arguably a Ballon d'Or season as a 26, 27-year-old. And I've got to be real with you, and I'm just keeping it stuck here. He's 37, and he plays like a 37-year-old. And I think what we have to do, and this goes for both Messi, Cristiano, Modric, the Cannibal, Lewandowski, we've got to let go of all these guys, man. I told you, I crack a joke. Because shout out to Talking Tactics, I was saying to Danny T on a Talking Tactics podcast, I said that I grew up where you had a peak of 3 years. So you had a peak of 3 years and you were done. On to the next one. So I'm not used to 20 years in, while like, hey, Messi. I'm like, wait, hold on. What, 20 years in? This guy should be freaking done. And as I'm watching him, I'm like, I can't expect much from a 37-year-old. He's 37. And he plays like a 37-year-old. Basically, comparing Messi as a 37-year-old to what Yamal is doing as a 17-year-old, or what Ousmane Dembele was doing as a 27-year-old, like, there's no comparison, because as I'm watching him, like, he's slow. You can see that he cannot keep up with the pace of other guys. You can see that once he's now really pressed for guys, it's going to be tough. So anytime he does something, it's like, wow, look at how he was able to evade that tackle or try and get that thing. But you're looking at an old guy, and you have to understand that how I'm viewing it. It's like, how I view football is, I was watching football way before this Messi and Ronaldo stuff was happening. So my football was, you have your peak years. Once you're old, no one talks about you. We are focused on the main guys. Bro, when Arnon was at Corinthians, yeah, shut up, but nobody was looking at what Arnon was doing at Corinthians. Or when Pele was in the MLS. Or when all those guys were done. Because we're focused, okay, who are the next guys? Okay, so it's now Del Piero. Okay, it's now freaking Baggio. Okay, it's now Shevchenko. It's now Henry. Okay, it's now all these guys coming through. So, as I'm watching it, bro, I'm like, look, fine, but I mean, like, guys, you have to realize he's old. And it's obvious he's old because homeboy, guys, he's 37. Dude is 37 years of age. So as a guy who is 37 years of age, there is only so much you can expect from him. There's only so much. But look, as again, I think for Messi, he said, like, as long as I'm still physically able, and as long as I'm still enjoying it, I'm still going to do it. And at 37, he's still easily the best player on this team. Like, by far, he's way better than everyone else on this freaking team. So, even at 37, he's still good. It's just that, as I'm watching it, I'm like, bro, I know how good this guy was. And I know what this guy was doing in 2019. What this guy was doing at his peak years. And I always said that Messi we saw at the World Cup was not the Messi. Guys, we all saw what Messi was able to do. That was just Messi just scrambling onto the last piece of quality that he has. But we know that Messi is his best. We know this guy was a freak of freaking nature during all those 2010s. Like, those 2010s belonged to one player. And that was also Messi, a guy who was doing stuff that was freaking out of this freaking world. So, because when I just see him, I'm like, bro, I remember when I saw R9 at 06 World Cup, I was like, my GOAT is finished, bro. Like, shout out to him and everything, but I knew, bro, when I saw R9 turn up at the 06, I said, okay, my GOAT is washed. He's washed. But I'm happy because I saw my GOAT win the World Cup in 02 with Expediently, and I saw my GOAT pretty much do things that no one else has ever done in the late 90s before his knee got grenaded. So it's fine. So, but all I'm saying though is that, guys, this my dear guy, man, like, he's old. He's old. But shout out to him, to your guy. Let's see what else this whole World Cup holds for us. And I can also, because I want to see Flamengo, I want to see Palmeiras, Auckland City FC, okay, and see what Real Madrid and your boy Mbappe has to freaking do, man. So shout out to him, man. And look, man, again, you know what? I'll be fine with that. Now, here's the thing. If Mbappe's child, aka Leo Mbappe, leads Inter Miami to a Club World Cup, we're having very scary discussions.